Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and these are Apple's new spring case lineup for iPhone 13, 13 mini, 13 Pro, and 13 Pro Max. Every year they update their cases during the seasons, and this year we have 4 different colors in silicone only. They did not release leather cases. Now there's also new watch bands to go along with the spring colors also that they released, but I don't have those here. Now you can see it says iPhone 13 Pro Max silicone case MagSafe. So I thought we'd unbox them, see what each one of them looks like on an iPhone, so you can see what this looks like with my Sierra Blue iPhone to give you an idea. And this is as color accurate as possible in this video, so it looks as true to life as possible, and hopefully you'll see exactly what they look like. Now there's 4 new colors, like I said, and this is the first one. This is called Blue Fog. You can see that here, and each one of these cases comes in at $49. So a bit expensive, but they all have MagSafe, so if you want to use them with a MagSafe compatible wireless charger, you can. Now let's go ahead and unbox this. We'll take off the little piece here at the back, and we can open it up. Now I'll unbox one so I can show it to you how it comes in the box, and then I'll take a look quickly at the others. So this is the Sierra Blue, or basically fog case. You can see inside it has a nice microfiber lining. It's got a nice blue color, and then of course silicone around the outside edge, or around the outside in general. So you can see everything here. You've got a power button or power sleep wake on the right side. On the bottom, it does cover the bottom of the phones, so you've got a cutout for your speaker and your microphone, as well as lightning port. And then the volume buttons are covered. You have an opening for the silent switch, and it's completely closed in on the top. You've also got a bump for the camera as well. So let's go ahead and open up the other cases very quickly, and let's see what they look like on the iPhone. So the next one is actually called Lemon Zest. It's a nice yellow color. So we'll open that up. We'll take a look at that. So it is a nice yellow color. In person, it's kind of a very sunny, bright color that you can see here. Next, we have one called Eucalyptus. So it's not the same as the other ones. There are some other green colors, and this kind of matches the new Alpine Green iPhone, the 13 Pro Max or 13 Pro. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Again, we've got this. And one thing I didn't show you before is it does come with a little pamphlet here, just basically medical device interference information, since it has magnets in it, and that's pretty much it. So you can see this here, just a little bit of information with it. And then the last color here is called Nectarine. And I had someone ask me if this is more of a red or an orange, and it's somewhere in between. So it's sort of a reddish orange, depending on how you're seeing it. In the light that I'm in now, it's probably closer to orange or in between orange and red, but in most light, it's really close to an orange-red crayon, if that makes sense. So if you have one of those around, that gives you an idea of what it looks like. Like I said, they all have MagSafe, and they're all pretty light. So if you've never used one of these, they don't add a whole lot of bulk to the phone, and they do protect it pretty well as far as the microfiber lining, so you don't have to take the case off all the time because it doesn't accumulate dust very well, and it does protect that camera bump also. One thing to note, though, is they are a bit grippy. They're very nice and smooth when you first take them out of the box or the packaging, but after using them for a bit, they can collect a bit of lint, but it doesn't get inside typically. And sometimes if you're wearing tighter pants or jeans, sometimes they can be a bit difficult to get in and out of your pockets. So that's just one thing to note. Now let's take a look at what they look like on the phone individually. So we'll start with the new fog color, the blue fog color here. And you'll see I have a Sierra Blue phone. It's very closely matched. So we'll just place it in here. And you can see and hear that it sort of recognized the case. See if I can do that again and have it light up the display. There we go. And you'll see there's the blue fog that it shows. Then also, you'll see on the back, as we go around the camera bump, it matches pretty nicely to the Sierra Blue. Again, on the lightning port on the bottom, and then of course you have access to the buttons very easily. They feel really good. No problem getting to the silent switch or anything like that. So it looks great. You'll see it's already picked up something from the table, and it is a bit sticky. So just keep that in mind if you're concerned about it, but it is nice because they are quite grippy. Now let's take a look at Lemon Zest. So we'll go ahead and place this on the phone. Again, we'll turn it around. You'll see there's Lemon Zest, and this is what it looks like on the phone that's blue. So Sierra Blue with yellow, looks pretty good. And you do have a little bit of lay on the table protection if you place it face down and don't have a screen protector, so there is a little bit of a lip there. Next, let's move on to green, or eucalyptus. So again, with eucalyptus, let's place it on here. There you'll see it. It recognizes it and puts the color on there. And then again, with Sierra Blue, I don't think that looks as good, but you get the idea of what it looks like. And then with Nectarine, we'll put that on. Again, there's Nectarine. And if we flip it over, you can see it with Sierra Blue. So it looks okay. It depends on the color phone you have. If you have a graphite or a silver version, of course, none of these colors will really matter much, and they'll all sort of complement it. But if you get the new green one, this green case should match pretty well. And also, I think the blue fog looks great with Sierra Blue. So let's take a look at that one more time. Now, I did want to talk a little bit about durability, since some people are concerned about this, and I think the durability has improved a bit since they actually enclosed the bottom of the case. Prior to this, where they left the bottom open, you had a tendency to develop sort of cracks and tears in the silicone. When you remove it from your pants or wherever you're placing it, maybe in a book bag or something like that, it has a tendency to tear over time. This is actually from an iPhone 7, and you'll see the corners. I've seen this. It's very, very common on many of these cases. But since Apple enclosed them, I see this less and less. However, occasionally I will see one that stains a bit. So if you have oily hands, or maybe they're dirty a lot, you're working outside, you'll see one here. And this is actually my wife's case from her iPhone 13 or 12 Pro rather, and it stained pretty badly after not much use, and we're not really sure why. She has lots of these cases. This is the first time this has ever happened, and it happened probably within a week or two. So this one stained a bit. I suppose if you brought it to Apple, maybe they'd exchange it for you, but it doesn't come off, whatever this is. So we haven't seen that on any others, so with lighter colors, just beware that you could stain them over time. That's it for the new Spring 2022 cases, and if you're picking one up, maybe you've already picked one up, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already though, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.